Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing this evening? It's Thursday. Terrific Thursday. This is Linda Malawi coming to you live. Thank you for stopping by. This is the page where we pursue vision, and we're in 2020, so God help us all. We're pursuing that 2020 vision, not just only for the things of this life, but for the things that are also eternal that we cannot see with the naked eye. Anyway, in this video, I am still talking about coaching. This whole week, I've been putting out videos on coaching, but the problem is I had put the setting, the wrong setting. I was having Facebook send me, me just watching the videos and not the public, my friends. So crazy. Anyway, I went and corrected that, so I'm very thankful I was able to discover that. I was like, how come nobody's viewing my videos? Well, it's because I posted it to me. That doesn't make sense. So anyway, in tonight's video, I'm going to be still talking about coaching. That's one of my passion. What I do online is I'm an internet marketing coach. That's what I do. So I audit people's websites, social media accounts. I look at them and I tell my clients why they're not getting traffic, why nobody's visiting their website, why they have a high bounce rate. Bounce rate just means, someone comes into your website and they just spend like 2 seconds and they're out. Why? Because maybe the website just looks all confusing. Okay, you've heard the saying that a confused mind does not buy. That's why almost every website that does well has what we call a sales funnel. So when clients come and say, oh, my website is not doing well, nobody buys my product. Well, number one, you don't have a sales funnel. And the website looks pretty, it looks nice, but when someone comes into the website, they don't really know what to do, so they leave. So we talk about bounce rate. So in today's video, I am just talking about coaching. I've had people ask me, well, I have this expertise. I really want to share with the world what I know, but how do I package it all together and put it out there in digital format and also offline and so forth? Okay, so that's what I help people with. Okay, where do I find these clients? I find them in groups, in Facebook groups. That's another technique that you can become good at. Just finding clients and prospective clients in Facebook groups. That means you're not advertising. You're just doing your thing. Okay, so listen up. If you have an expertise and you're just dying, well, not really dying, but you're just, longing to share what your area of expertise with other people. And maybe you've gone through your life, people saying, well, you're really good at this. You should teach other people how to do it. But in your mind, there's just this roadblock like, okay, yes, I would like to teach people, but how do I package it all together? I'm not tech savvy. I don't know how to do it. So last night I was talking to two friends of mine, two very good friends, and they were like, we like the idea, Linda, but just the techie side of it just seems so overwhelming. And then there's also the social media. Do we have to do social media? That's another fear people have. Just like, oh, do I have to do the social media? Do you have to be on social media all day long? No, that is a myth. Most of us who work online are not on social media all day long. There are tools out there that you can use to automate your business, okay, without you ever having logged into your account for days and months. Trust me, it's the world of technology. So in today's video, I'm just going to be sharing with you how I got started in coaching. There are many routes of going about it, okay? You can either just sign up, go to a coaching course, class, you name it. There are plenty of them out there. It depends whether you want to be a life coach, health consultant, internet marketing coach, any of those. You can find a coach yourself who will teach you how to go about coaching your own expertise, okay? And that's what I have done. Okay, I just didn't have one coach because otherwise it gets too expensive. The last coach that I wanted to take a program, she wanted $6,000. I'm like, no, not yet. I don't think I want to spend $6,000, on just one coaching program. Okay, so you can spread out your coaching courses. Okay, and there's just various ways of doing it. You just have to know where, how. And sometimes, yes, you do need a coach to say, well, go here, go there, and so forth. It does help. because trying to do it all alone, you're going to spend weeks, years, months trying to figure it out because there's so much information on the internet. Basketball players have coaches, tennis players have coaches. Okay, if they didn't have, they might not be the big and wonderful men and women they are today. Okay, so the same in business, the same in health. There's sometimes people just need a health coach. I worked as a health coach for over 10 years, and I saw the benefits of having a health coach. Some people just needed that guidance. Okay, so enough about that. Let's dive into our program. I hope you are able to see the screen. Let me see. I hope you're able to see this whole screen. So anyway, this is turn your personal knowledge into cash. Okay, turn your personal knowledge into cash. So how to start an online coaching business. Now, how do you do that? How do you start an online coaching business? Okay, there's a cheat sheet that I'll be providing in tomorrow's video if you stay tuned. So method number one is selling coaching expertise through books. Some people decide, okay, I'm just going to put all my expertise in a book. Okay, so you publish books in your narrow range of niches. So if you're a health consultant, even, as a health consultant, most people just become health consultants and they're just everywhere. The best thing is to narrow everything down. I have a prospective client right now. She is a cancer survivor. She has gone through her cancer, has come out of it just strong, better, with even a bigger vision than she's had. She knows what she wants to do. She wants to go into being a health consultant, okay? But she's going to be a health coach. Whether it's to a group of people or one-on-one, that's what she's going to embark on, because her greatest desire is to help other women go through what she went through, and come out victorious like she has. Because a lot of times when we hear the word cancer, we just think, oh, death sentence, I'm going to die, and this negative stuff that comes into people's minds. Okay, but for some people, it's actually like a huge stepping stone to something bigger that they had never even fathomed or really wrapped their minds around. So in the books, you highlight your expertise, you address key questions in your niche, you showcase your knowledge and build up your personal expert brand, step-by-step guide. You focus on a niche. You find your niche on an Amazon Kindle. You pick a sub-niche that doesn't have much competition, but at least has decent demand. What's the point in you trying to get a niche where maybe 10 people a month are looking for that niche on Google? No, you want to find a niche where maybe 2,000 people a month are looking into those keywords. So you focus your book on that sub niche. You create a link in your book that highlights your author's brand. You find related sub niches. So, for example, if you're a health consultant, you're doing cancer, and then maybe you decide, well, I'm going to do just concentrate on just cancer of the stomach, for example. And you repeat until you've covered your whole niche. You just keep repeating and repeating. You just keep either putting it out in books and so forth. Okay. And then method number two that I like is selling video courses. It has become so much easier to sell video courses. There are platforms out there like ThinkFic, I think that's what it's called. There is even Kartra. You can do your videos on Kartra. There is YouTube itself. Okay, you can host, you can put your course, your expertise in videos. There are just different platforms out there that you can actually just package your program and put it out there. Okay, so you can, the step-by-step guide is you want to avoid competition. You look for your niche and see how many competitors are out there. You find a sub-niche with fewer competitors. You invest in better copywriting. Copywriting is a big thing. Copywriting, we're talking of, how, for example, in a magazine, you see sentences like 5 reasons why you should exercise, or something like that. 10 reasons, 10 ways to stay motivated to exercise in the wintertime. That's copywriting, okay? Not everyone is an expert in that, and most people need help most people need help in writing copywriting for their websites and so forth. They need copy. Okay, and then the method 3 is scheduling webinars. Now, webinars, this is where a lot of people, the big, huge gurus, are really making money, because some of them will run webinars, like 4 webinars a day, and they have only maybe recorded just one recording, and they keep playing that recording, but they're just looking at maybe the names of the people that have come onto the webinar. So some of these people, that's what they do. But there are other experts out there who will actually be live on their webinar. I prefer people who are actually live on their webinar, because that's why we call them, a live webinar. So I feel like it's deceiving people when you have recorded something 5 days ago and then you're posting it as a live webinar. It's like with live videos. It says live videos, and then you find people are not doing live videos anymore. They're using tools that seem as if the video is being done live, but actually it was recorded. So it's kind of a little bit deceptive. So as kingdom entrepreneurs, we avoid some of those methods. We want to be authentic in the way we do things. Okay, so I'm just gonna skip. Oh, excuse me. I'm just gonna skip some of this and go back to here. So one of the questions that comes up is, well, how much does it all cost? How much does it all cost to to actually put this whole entire program together? How much does it all cost? Well, it just depends where you want to be. It just depends what you want to do, where you want to go. It doesn't have to cost loads and loads and loads of money. Excuse me, my screen is kind of messy. Okay, there we go. Okay, it doesn't have to cost loads and loads of money at all. Basically, it can cost anything, for you to get started becoming a coach. It can cost as much as like $50 a month. Okay, it just depends how big you want to go. It can cost you, like I said, $6,000 the whole year just to become a coach. Okay, but the best way to go about it is just to simply say, okay, I want to invest in myself. I want to do this. I want to have a business mindset. So, like I was saying to one of my friends, I was like, if money wasn't the issue, what are some of the things you would choose? Because if you're going to choose a coaching course to invest in yourself, I would say, number one, avoid just thinking about the cost. Like, oh, this costs so much money. It's very expensive. You still want to find a coaching plan that's still very decent, informative, where you will come out feeling like, not just feeling, but having that confidence, assurance that this was a good training. At least it got me started, and it gave me a stepping stone to the next stage. Okay. So one of the simplest ways is just starting online, taking a training online on how to become a coach. That's how I started. And the more trainings I took, I went on to bigger trainings and kind of more expensive trainings. You could start off with like a $27 training, a 45, a 47, and just keep going. And before you know it, you're actually, all that knowledge, as you gather it together and as you implement it and apply it, you're actually getting to know more and more and more and more of how to actually carry out your coaching business. So coaching is a multi-big industry out there, especially here in the Western world. Okay, because more and more people are looking to coaches, for their business, because they want to be running their business and not be tied up with the, techie stuff, because it can be overwhelming. Let me tell you, some of the techie stuff out there can be overwhelming. You feel like you just want to pull out your hair on some days, because there are times where if you just do one little thing wrong, the whole, especially when you're building sales funnels, the whole funnel is not working properly just because you did one little thing. And so you keep having to go back and find that little one place where you did something wrong in order for the whole funnel to work. Okay, so that's why sometimes people who create funnels will charge you a lot of money. Trust me, I know what it's like to go to bed at 2 a.m. trying to figure out where you went wrong building a funnel. Okay, so I hope you found this very helpful. There are some of you out there who are thinking, I want to be a coach. I have a story to tell the world, but I don't know how to put it all together. You may be, like I said, you want to be a health coach, internet marketing coach, like what I do. Maybe just a web design or graphic design coach. You want to be a coach for homeschooling, homeschooling for parents who are homeschooling. So all that can be part of coaching, So you yourself will need a coach. So coaching the coach. Okay, coaching the coach. That's part of what I do, coaching the coach. All right. So I hope you did find this very helpful. If you have any questions, any comments, please put your comments below. And if you even have more questions, I've left a link below. Keep in touch. Send me a message if you have any questions. I hope you're having a great evening, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.